John, a piano teacher with a sterling reputation for 25 years, had to work with an unusually difficult adult student. John asked this peculiar student to find another teacher, but the student became oddly disgruntled and threatened teacher John. Then the student started a smear campaign against him. He convinced a local reporter, some call the tabloid reporter, to make a story implying John was wrongfully taking large donations from companies for a piano orphanage project that was just getting off the ground. Of course, this was not true. If this were true, it would be a legal issue, not a trumped-up tabloid-style story filled with purposely misleading innuendos. But the reporter didn't care about the truth. He implied the project's mock-up website was already receiving money. It was not. The site was just a mock-up, where design elements were put onto the site just as placeholders. The reporter even contacted the corporations whose logos were put on the mock-up site by the designer to hold place, and they also confirmed no monies were ever given. But the tabloid reporter didn't care and continued to imply John had done something wrong. The reporter ambushed John on the campus of a local university. Because John was in the middle of a heavily booked teaching schedule, John offered an appointment. But the reporter refused to leave, instead causing a scene with the purpose of creating a compelling story, and then chased teacher John all over the campus, literally running after him with camera, microphone, and lights in tow. The reporter used this footage to portray John unfavorably. He then tried to make his story more credible by twisting other facts out of context to create an appearance of wrongdoing. The tabloid reporter then used these tactics to discredit teacher John to a local major university, so they would distance themselves from the controversy, a controversy that the reporter himself was creating. A witch hunt in mob mentality fashion then ensued. Like a freight train running out of control, it got absurd. If the reporter had been interested in the truth, his story would have never seen the light of day. Everyone who knows the real situation, and teacher John, agrees. In fact, this tabloid reporter has been sued by many others for slander, defamation, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. These are not new tactics for him. So let's get this clear. 1. John is just a piano teacher, and an outstanding one who has taught hundreds of very grateful students through his courses, seminars, and private lessons. 2. The Piano Orphanage Project was a great idea that got tarnished before even getting off the ground because of the reporter. 3. This is a story with no victims, of course, unless you count teacher John. In the end, students take piano lessons from teacher John because they want to and are free to leave at any time. Many students have been with teacher John for 10, 12, 14 years and more. And dozens have called to lend their support and to say how unfair they think this situation is, and to offer their gratitude to him for his outstanding teaching and caring attitude. They've also voiced their gratitude for the free events that he's held for them over the years, like lunch and learns, recitals, coffee houses, and adult cocktail parties. After 25 years as a truly gifted teacher, we believe he's been unfairly treated by all this trumped-up nonsense. We felt it was important that our opinion about this situation and the truth be told.
Hi, I'm piano teacher John, and I approve this message.